Tim Seitz here to bring you all exciting action as the Lady Oaks host the mighty Minford Falcons. Joining me this evening is Statman Seth Michael, and the corporate announcer will be here later, Jimmy Dan Pearson. Also doing the camera this evening is Justin Deck, JV, and he's also filming this quick pregame show. And Tom Moses will also be joining us later to do the varsity game. The Lady Oaks have opened the season with 3 impressive wins over Unioto with no defeats. They also defeated Valley and Wheelersburg. In Unioto, they came from behind to win the game on a last-second putback by Anna Rain to put the game in overtime, and they went on to win. And in the Valley game, like the first game, they fell behind early and came back to win.
It was very impressive. We had a strong showing from Ashley Maynard, who was named Callie's Pizza Player of the game. And she pulled down 20 rebounds, had 13 points and 7 blocks. And whenever you got a player like that, that's just amazing.
Also, Monday night, we had a big win over Wheelersburg as they defeated, Oak Hill Lady Oaks defeated Wheelersburg more impressively. And they led from the very get-go. In that game, Ashley Morgan had several threes to ignite a first-half charge, and we held on a very tough Wheelersburg team. They were the league champs and were 22-3 last year, so we've gotten off to a real good start, and we'll look for a 4th victory tonight. Minford opened up with a loss to Wheelersburg, so on paper it looks like an opportunity for the Lady Oaks to get another victory. Traditionally, the Minford coach is Jim Parks. Traditionally, Coach Parks' teams are aggressive. They're fundamentally sound. He has interchangeable parts, but his biggest asset is that all of his teams are always deep. He always goes 8 or 9 deep. But my sources tell me that this may be a rebuilding year for Coach Parks. Since the Oak Hill entered the league play in 1992, only 3 teams have won league championships, that being Minford, Wheelersburg. In the last 4 years, we've kind of alternated championships with Wheelersburg. So we feel that our theme this season, it just might be our turn again, and I'm sure that some other teams out there like Waverly and Webster might have us saying that. We'll be right back with an update on our junior high ball games in just a second. Seth Michael for the junior high report this week.
Okay, the Oak Hill basketball programs have started out to a real good start as far as the ladies go. The junior high Lady Oaks remain undefeated by defeating Wellston. The 7th grade went on to a 34-33 victory led by Jamie Sloan and Whitney Hale with 10 points. And also Megan Leonard tipped in a shot at the end of the game to win at Wellston last night to make the score, like I said, 34-33. The 8th grade rolled to a big victory over Wellston, 44-29, led by Andrea McNeil with 17 and Joe Davis with 13. Both teams are 2-0. The 8th grade boys opened up with victories over Wellston, 36-33 in overtime. Conley had 8 and Evans had 6. Tom Triplett had 12 points to go with that, and the 7th grade won 30-17. Carl Miller had 14 points as they rolled to a 30-17 victory.
All right, thanks. Later in our broadcast, we'll be telling you when those junior high programs will be in action, and we hope that you'll get an opportunity to come out and watch our junior high programs as well as our varsity programs. And during our very first broadcast, I want to give credit where credit was due. In that game, Jimmy Dan Pearson rolled off that, so-and-so's the Pizza Hut player of the game. And if you watch any major college basketball game, they have an AT&T or a Pizza Hut player of the game. So we come up with a Callie's Pizza of the game. We come up with on the girls' side, fine folks, Callie's Pizza, Tom Kalinowski. Give Seth credit. He went down and done the legwork for this, and he's donated a large sub and a drink. And all we're trying to do is just recognize the girls, bring something a little extra to them, something a little bit special. And we're not trying to overshadow the efforts of the team, but we are trying to just bring a little bit of recognition to the players. And on the other side, Denver Wolf for the Main Express got on board with us and for the boys' side. So on the boys' side, you want the Main Express player of the game, and on the girls' side, you want the Callie's Pizza player in the game. And we like to go back and talk just a minute with one of the stars of the game, player of the game in his first game against Valley. It was Ashley Maynard. Ashley's going to step up here. Ashley is a 6'1" junior center, and she played a key role in the Valley game. And so for the game 2, Callie's Pizza Player of the Game, we recognized and selected Ashley Maynard. Ashley had over 20 rebounds in that game, and she kind of gets teased for her height, but again, we're all on her side, and we want her to do well. And Ashley, in that game, you kind of dominated the middle.
What? Ask me a question, for God's sake.
Well, how do you think you played in that game?
I thought it was a pretty good game altogether. I thought the team played pretty well, and me getting the 20 rebounds was just more or less just boxing out and getting good position in front of the players from Valley.
Well, Ashley, the season started out with a bang. You're 3-0, looking to go 4-0 tonight. How's the coach prepared you for tonight's matchup with Minford?
Well, we've done a lot of mental things in practice, and he pretty much just tries to keep us focused on like the major points in the game, and he gets us really pumped with goal cards, and I don't know, it's just been a good week of practice, and we're pumped.
Hello.
I hear you good. Good evening and welcome once again to exciting Lady Oak varsity basketball action tonight. As we begin this evening, I'll let you know that the Lady Oaks are seeking their fourth victory with no defeats. They play a mighty Minford Falcon team coached by Mr. Jim Parks. Sources tell me that this is a rebuilding year, as I've noted early. They are currently 1-3 with that one win coming against Portsmouth West. The Oaks will be led this evening by Beth Spurlock. Spurlock's averaging 10 points a game. Ashley Morgan is averaging 14 points a game. Ashley Maynard's having a great season so far, averaging 15 points, 16 rebounds, and over 8 block shots. And freshman Anna Ramey is also averaging 10 rebounds, 7 rebounds, 10 points, 5 assists, and 6 steals. Joining me this evening is cameraman Todd Moses, the corporate announcer Jimmy Dan Pearson, and statman Seth Michael. And Seth at this time is going to run over the JV score.
Okay, earlier this evening we had a tie 9 and the Minford Falcons with 28. Your leading scorers in that game was Megan Moses and Randy Gill, and led with 11. Devin Carter had 8. Devin had several rebounds, and Megan Moses also had several assists. Trista Johnson followed up with 7. And for Minford, Brown led with 7. That takes the Lady Oaks JV team to a record of 3-0, and that moves the Lady Minford Falcons JV team down to a record of 2-3. They haven't had a real good season yet. They've won 2 games, one of them against Portsmouth West, and both of them were very tight games. So the Oaks pull out a nice victory this evening, go 3-0.
All right, we're looking for a good game this evening. Again, Minford comes in at 1-3, while the Lady Oaks are 3-0. Looking for the 4th victory, 3-0 in the conference. Again, this is the kind of a changing the guard game here, changing the guard year for the Lady Oaks, as Minford finished 2nd in the conference last year. Just a minute, we'll reflect back on the Wheelersburg game last week. Joining me here is Jimmy Dan Pearson. Your reflection of the Wheelersburg game.
Yeah, they really played well that game. I was pretty impressed. I didn't think they'd win, but they pulled it out.
Well, being 22-3 last year, and they come back with an impressive victory over a team that was winning the conference, obviously devastated by transfers and loss of some key seniors. Again, they played well. Seth Michael was I have an opportunity to be at the Valley game, and they played well there too, coming from behind.
Well, as a team, they played well, Tim, but also Ashley Maynard stepped it up, and I think she had a total of 21 rebounds, 13 points, and 7 blocks. And, of course, that shows through her averages, as Tim said a few minutes ago. Right now, Ashley Maynard has, in a Valley game, she won the Callie's Pizza Player of the Game. Like we said earlier in our pregame show, that involved a free drink and a large sub for a dine-in only. But we'd like to thank Tom Kalinowski for that offer.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to be. We've started here. We kind of said it jokingly. Jimmy Dan's opened up with his comment about pizza play of the game, and we'll give credit to him for coming up with that. And as we reflect on that in a minute, how about Anna Ramey's contribution so far this season?
Yeah, she's really stepped off the bench and been a pretty good asset to this team. She's just coming on as a freshman. She's just learning, but she's really picked up and started playing well here.
As we mentioned earlier, immediately following the game, we'll hope to talk to the Callie's Pizza Player of the Game. That award is given to the player we feel that makes a great effort, not to overshadow, again, the team's total effort, but to find out somebody who's maybe come off the bench and added a little bit of enthusiasm to the game and sparked play a little bit. And so we're not going to necessarily look at stats or just the overall thing. We hope to spread that out. And again, we thank the fine folks down at Callie's Pizza and Tom Kalinowski, and also on the boys' side, Denver Wolford is got on board with us, and he'll be sponsoring the Main Express Player of the Game for the boys' side. And that boys' Player of the Game, even though it was a defeat against Valley, was James Brown. We'll be back in just a minute with our starting lineup. Give the key things down here.
Offense and defense.
Key plays got that in.
Ashley Morgan, the junior, and number 13. Ashley Maiden, number 14, a junior, 6'1", 20 rebounds, 7.5 blocks a game, 13 points. There's Stephanie Ruth, the junior, number 21, and the lone senior, Beth Spurlock, this year averaging 10 points a game, falls down from a rush of the crowd. Oh, my. They're pumped. They're ready. They're psyched. Now I'm going to turn it over to Tim Seitz.
That's Tim Seitz. Be doing play-by-play tonight. Joining me this evening on camera, Mr. Tom Moses, the stat man, Seth Michael, and the corporate announcer, Jimmy Dan. Jimmy Dan, how you see this matchup tonight?
I don't know. It looks like it might be a tough win for Lady Oaks if they can pull it out, but they're going to have their hands full here tonight with Minford Falcons.
Coming in the matchup, Minford's 1-3. Their only victory was over Portsmouth West. It seems to be a rebuilding year for Coach Parks, and we could be we're at the top of the mountain right now and have an opportunity to stay up there.
Yeah, they stay up there. They could win the SOC tonight. Big league matchup, so I'll turn it over to you.
Officiating tonight's game, Mr. Elmer Hayes, longtime principal in Huntington's downtown and some of the roughest neighborhoods around. He is a legend, and insurance guru Tom Walden. The Lady Falcons are coached by Mr. Jim Parks, and Lady Oaks are coached by Mr. Doug Hale, assisted by Renee Butts.
The Lady Oaks may have a little bit of trouble getting it into Maynard, as if you notice on the camera, the jump ball, number 45 jumping against Ashley, is also 6'1", so if they play a tight zone, tight defense, it'll be a tight game.
Got a little scoreboard problem here. Give us an opportunity to talk for a little bit. Traditionally, Minford comes in. They usually have interchangeable parts, usually very aggressive, very nagging defense. They usually play about 8 or 9 people. Parks is always known for having deep teams, quality teams that are fundamentally sound. They always make a difference in SOC play. But like I say again, it seems to be a rebuilding season, and hopefully Oaks will come out top and make a statement here. Like I say, last year, the Wheelersburg Pirates won the conference and Minford finished second. And here's an opportunity for Oak Hill to stay up on that mountain. Obviously, it's a long way to go, but it's nice to be on top. John Wooden always said it's easy to get to the top, but it's so hard to stay up there. Ready for tonight's tip between Minford and the Lady Oaks. Tipping the ball is Ashley Maynard versus Amanda Parker. Up, tip back, in backcourt, handled by Ruth. Ruth crosses the timeline over to Morgan. Minford out. Minford starting out in a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, they're going to test Oak Hill's shooting here, see what they can do. Maybe try to stop Maynard on the inside.
Ball down Spurlock. She drives middle. Nice jump stop. Up. No good. Rebound Maynard, and up, and no good. Ball crossed half court. Inside, Oaks in a somewhat of a 2-3 matchup. Shot no good.
If you notice, Tim, Minford's doing a lot of the same thing Valley is, trying to draw the inside out, and we'll see if it works like it did against Valley, and hopefully Maynard finds a rhythm.
We had a shot in there, partially blocked. Rebound Maynard. Thought she was going to get a foul there, but Elmer Hayes stepped up, called the charge. Called the walk. Morgan crosses half court, dribbles into Ruth. Ruth dribbles. That no call double dribble called. That call went out a long time ago. Everything now is just a walking call.
Oak Hill has had a lot of turnovers in the past few games, and hopefully tonight it'll change.
Minford has the ball. Donahue. Shot taken by Coriel, no good. Rebound Morgan. She throws it into Maynard. Maynard to Ruth. Ruth across the midline. Hands it off to Morgan. Morgan dribbles left. Stops, pops. 18, no good. Rebound. Reed. Ball to Donahue. Over to King. Into the big girl, Porter, a 6'1" sophomore. She shoots, no good. Rebound Davis. With 6 minutes to go, we're having a difficult time scoring here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be much of an offensive game here.
3 by Davis, in and out. Ball batted. It'll stay Oak Hill ball. Marissa had a good look there, wide open, had her feet set. Thought she's going to knock that one down.
Yeah, she got her feet planted, went up, looked good, just didn't get the roll.
Marissa's one of the ones that are always in the defensive play. She's always after the ball, Tim.
Ball inbounded to Maynard, out to Ruth. Ruth dribbled, being closely guarded. To Davis, to Morgan with her feet set. She's eyeing, over to Spurlock. Morgan's Maynard at the high post in a 1-3-1 set. Down to Spurlock for a 3. Got it! And senior Beth Spurlock puts the Lady Oaks on top with 5:41 to go. Ball into King. Across into Reed. Rebound Maynard. Morgan across the timeline. Dribbles, top of the key, gets the offense stent, down to Ruth. Ruth shot fakes. Over to back to Ruth. Ruth for 3. Shot up, be there. Good. Stephanie Ruth for 3. The Oaks are 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. We're on fire here.
Starting to step it up, showing the Minford Falcons that they can shoot the ball.
And that'll be good as they try to draw the defense out. Ball's inbounded here to Coriel in the paint to the big girl Porter. Blocked by Ashley Maynard. Morgan up, down to Maynard, no good. Davis. Now that shows you right there how the dominating force. She got the block down here and beat everyone down the court and got the ball through to her.
Well, believe it or not, Tim, Ashley Maynard in only maybe, 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play, Ashley Maynard already has 3 blocks, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Ashley Maynard's just a 6'1" domination on the basketball court right now.
All right, into Simpson. Simpson over to King, over to Donahue. 3, no good. Rebound, Maynard. Outlets the ball. Oaksley, 6-0, 4:35 to go. Morgan crosses half court, has Ruth on the right. Anna Ramey has checked into the game for Marissa Davis. Down the corner of Spurlock, she dribbles, batted out of bounds.
We'd like to see some good play out of the diaper dandy, Anna Ramey.
Morgan to trigger. Into Ruth. Hold number 1 to Morgan for 3. No good. Batted out of bounds. Rebound, Anna Ramey. And she throws it away. King. Down to number 25, Natasha Wolf. And she is fouled and will go to the line and shoot 2.
That's 1 foul on Morgan. And that was just a kind of a stupid foul. She just, in retaliation of the turnover, and she gets there too late.
4:10 to go, first quarter. Oaks 6. Lady Minford Falcons nothing.
If we keep this hot hand, Tim, we're going to draw it 2-3 zone out, and then that, even though they have 1 Porter in 6'1", that's going to leave Maynard to dominate the inside, which we did against Batley last week.
Wolf to try to connect on 2 and does. 6-2. Lady Oaks in the lead. Spurlock having trouble. Inbounds to Ramey. Batted, kicked. Back to Lady Oaks. We're having a difficult time here early getting the ball in bounds. We might need to screen across or go 4 across. Looks like a diamond press to me. It's probably just a straight man-to-man run and jump. Nope, she's standing in an area, so we got a diamond press. Ball inbounded. Got throw over top of diamond. Into Spurlock. To Morgan. Not looking. Definite charge, and that's going to be 2 on Ashley Morgan. Ashley Morgan picks her second foul up for 4 minutes. It looks like she's going to get some pine time here. Second foul on Ashley Morgan.
Marissa Davis is going to check into the game. Morgan comes out.
Could be a big loss there, but Anna Ramey will have to step up. The diaper Danny will have to step up and play point.
Yeah, we got the fan support here. They got their diapers, and they're cheering her on.
Right sitting directly underneath the crow's nest here, as we call it. The student body of Oak Hill High School are in great support. Behind Brandon Henry, who kind of initiated it all. He's kind of the super fan. And Jimmy Dan also helped out with the fan support. We're going to try to get a look at the fans here in just a minute. Shot by Davis. She had her feet set. Oh, just tickled off.
She just can't get it in the hole. She's got good looks, good shot, just won't go in for her.
That's the second time Davis has missed one, just real close. Inside to the Wolf, and she traveled. Good call. Ashley Maynard building a wall inside and stood her ground, and she lowered her shoulder, but insurance guru Tom Walden with the walk call.
Well, Tom Walden, a very experienced referee. I've seen him as far as I can remember, even though I'm not very old. And he's always done a fairly decent job. I've always gotten along with him. He's a nice guy, and he does a pretty good ref job. As far as Davis's shots go, she has the touch, but it's just whether she gets the bounce or not.
All right, we're back here. Ball's inbounded. We have turnover. Now we have a scramble. We apologize for some technical difficulties. We had some old equipment that we tried to put together called a mic mixer, and we tried to put 2 or 3 different mics, and we're just trying to kind of pick up the slack here with Buzzy Fisher. And the athletic department, Mr. John Morgan, was fortunate enough, and we appreciate his efforts. He went out and bought us some new equipment today, a new mic mixer, a couple new mics, and we hope that the quality sound will improve a little bit. Again, we're just trying to bring you the best possible version. We know a lot of you are unable to attend most of the games, and we hope you enjoy our broadcast. Just trying to bring you the efforts of the young ladies tonight as they attempt to go and stay 4-0. I had difficulty inbound the ball there. We're going to take a timeout.
It'll be a 20-second timeout.
20-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. As we said, there's a large throng of students you don't see, and hopefully they're going to get pretty vocal. Once again tonight in JV action, the Reserve Oaks stayed undefeated with a 2-0 to extend. They're 3-0 now. I'm sorry, Tom Moses, cameraman. He's got good eyes and good ears. They are 3-0 now as they defeated Minford tonight. And we'll recap them scores again at halftime. Jimmy Dan, we're having a difficult time getting the ball inbound. No one's setting any screens, we're not moving, and we're just throwing it right to him. And that time it got away an easy layup, as the Oaks only up 6-4 now.
They were just interchanging on the screens. They ain't putting a body on nobody, and it's costing them big.
Ball deflected from the back. Minford's making a mini run here at 6-4. Ball down to Porter, the big sophomore, into Natasha Wolf. No good. Battle for her. Now right there's a good call by an official. She threw her over her back, and he did. He let him play there. A lot of times when you see that happen, the over-the-back foul is called. In action tomorrow night, the boys will be taking on the Wheelersburg Pirates at Wheelersburg. Hope you come out and see that match. Blocked by Maynard. She goes on the floor, and a walk will be called. Nice block, just unable to hold on there as Maynard went high up the block. There's a battle in there. 2 6'1" girls. That's hard to find in girls high school basketball.
Maynard has 4 blocks and 5 rebounds already, Tim.
2:36. Oaks up 6-4. In the Wolf. Shot by Jenkins. Good. Excuse me, Simpson. Again, we're in a nagging 2-2-1 press, trying to keep the ball up out of the middle. Minford doing a pretty good job as they sag back into the 2-3 zone. Ruth run the point to Ramey. Nice foul. Lindsay Coryell on a foul with a hack. Ball inbounded on the side.
Like Tim said, they're letting Ruth instead of Ramey run the point now that Morgan's out.
Well, most of the time on that 1-3-1 set play, the 3 parts will all be interchangeable. Into Maynard from Ramey. Up. No good. She's not getting her feet set there. Marissa Davis, good defense. Ball's over to, back to, nice shot. Oh, Minford has our first lead of the night, and we have a steal over to Ruth. Jimmy Dan, early on, the absence of Ashley Morgan has definitely played a difference in this game here early.
Since Morgan has left, we have not scored any buckets.
Ramey into Maynard, no good. Over the outstretched arms of Ashley Maynard. Checking into the game is number 10, Jenny Parker, sophomore, for Stephanie Ruth. Nope. Vesper. To recap, we've got Ramey, Parker, Ruth, Maynard, and Davis. Oaks in their 55 defense are 2-2-1. It's over to Porter, who handles the ball pretty well for big girl. Shots up, banked in by number 12, Jenkins. Ball's into Ramey. Ramey over to Parker. Parker to Ramey between 4 girls, and the foul's called. She got away with one there to throw it into heavy traffic.
Yeah, she got real lucky there that she didn't force a turnover. Oaks are going to have to find something else to do besides dribble through that press.
If you notice, Tim, all Oak Hill, every time a shot goes up, you always hear one of them say shot, and all of them turn their butts and find someone to put their butt on. That's the hustle you need.
Parker to Trigger, to Ramey. Numbers up to Maynard. Good. I tell you what, Anna Ramey is learning how to play with these young ladies. She just threw up there and said, go get it, Ashley.
Watch 2 assists by Anna Ramey.
Steal by Maynard. Ball deflected out. Oak Hill ball. Good call. Good call. Yes. Good call. Good call. Parker. Nice. We're getting a good screen and roll now to finally get the ball up to Maynard. Up. Foul. Oh, she'll shoot 2.
Ramey just keeps feeding Maynard the rock there, and she just drawing foul, scoring, doing whatever she can to keep the Oaks in the game.
Well, impressed with the timeout. Obviously, Coach Hill made some adjustments here. They're screening across, and then when they're switching on the screen, that's leaving Ramey open, and immediately she's got 3 on 2 at this end. And the last 2 times down, she lobs it up to the big girl, Maynard. Maynard going the line to shoot 2.
Maynard, let's see here. She's got 5 rebounds, 5 blocks, and puts both of those in and make that 4 points.
10-10, 57.5, ball inbounded. Over to midline to King. King dribbles right, middle dribble. No shot on the floor. Simpson on the drive. Davis on the foul. I think that's Marissa's first.
Yeah, that is. That's only 3 team fouls for the Oaks.
Ball inbounded by Donahue into Holmes. Over to King.
Donahue's
Shot.
up. Rebound Ruth.
Rebound Ruth. Parker. Parker dribbles and she turns it over. Hard, difficult. Take a charge. Laid up and in by number 11, Simpson.
You just can't dribble through a press. You got to look up the floor, make some good passes. Looks like they're going to...
Got a hack from behind. And Coach Park's not happy about that as he's throwing that towel. He doesn't like that. As the Oaks trail 12-10, and we said coming in this would be a tough game.
I think Ramey got lucky there with the foul because that was a pretty clean steal by Minford, I think.
Ball hit off of the face of. Well, he's going the wrong way. Parker.
Another turnover by the Lady Oaks.
We're not looking too well. And at the end of the first quarter, it's the mighty Minford Lady Falcons 12, the Oak Hill Lady Oaks 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, ready to begin the second quarter. Again, immediately after tonight's game, we'll be announcing the Callie's Pizza Player of the Game.
Yes, like Tim said, after tonight's game, we will be naming the Callie's Pizza Player of the Game. We'd like to thank Tom Kalinowski and Callie's Pizza for sponsoring tonight's Player of the Game. Callie's Pizza is located 201 Front Street, downtown Oak Hill. Whether it's eat-in, takeout, delivery, call Callie's at 682-7771 or 7772 for all your dining needs. We stop in and tell Tommy K that you appreciate them being involved in our athletic program. We thank him very much.
Appreciate them support. Ball, Ashley Morgan checks back in the game. Into Maynard, blocked. Don't get over her back, Ashley. Straight up.
Crowd wanting an over-the-back call there, didn't get it.
Down the baseline. Shot by Porter, partially blocked. Into Beth Spurlock. Recap, we got Spurlock, Ruth, Ramey, Maynard, and Morgan. Ball to Morgan. Ashley has to stay out of foul trouble here. She's got to lead this offense. Going wop, 4 high, pass cut through, dribble drive, pick and roll, behind the double screen. Shot by Ruth is up, little off. Leah King on the dribble to the right side, to the middle, shoots. Porter shoots, no good. Rebound Donahue, and she throws it off Ruth's foot.
Lady Oaks already have 8 turnovers this game.
Oaks trail 12-10, 7:06. Into Porter, no good. Rebound Porter. No one at that time, no one put a butt on her. When they shoot, you've got to block her out.
Especially someone of her size, too. You can't just expect to let her go and not get any rebounds.
Oaks with numbers.
The Diaper Dandy holds on to the ball after all that, and then she ends up turning it over.
Another Lady Oaks turnover.
Shot. Rebound Morgan. Morgan crosses the timeline. Eyeing a 3. Ruth eyes it. She's fouled.
Tripped up by King.
Oaks trail 14-10, 6:28 to go. Tim Seitz, corporate announcer Jimmy Dan Pearson, statman Seth Michael, cameraman Tom Moses bringing you live, exciting action. Spurlock inbounds, across the timeline. Morgan, top of the key, to Ramey unguarded as she dribble drives left baseline. She's tripped. Fouls on number 15, Carrie Reed. Lady Oaks ball, their own basket, triggered. Spurlock. It's triangle, pick and roll, screen to screener. Should be Maynard on the backside. Inbound to Davis. Deflected out. Number 1 should be Morgan inbounding and out. And they're going to screen. Ramey with the ball. Over to Ashley Morgan. Davis is open on the right side as she flashes middle. Needs some more spacing on the rings. Then 2-3 zone, dribble drive, lost her dribble. Back to Morgan as she drives. Reach. Minford Lady Falcons are coming out real aggressive. And they picked up 3 quick fouls in this second quarter. And I don't think Coach Parks wants this style of play.
Well, Coach Parks has always had an aggressive, deep team, but not to this extent where they're fouling, 3 fouls in the last 2 minutes and 2 seconds. That's not how Coach Parks coaches.
The Lady Oaks are going to be on the line for the final 6 minutes, as Seth alluded to. I don't think Coach Parks is wanting this type of play. He wants them to be scrappy, but not to have any unnecessary fouls.
Morgan at the line. Shots up and good. She'll shoot another.
Free throw shooting is a big key for both teams tonight.
Release, rotation, splash.
14-12. Shot, fouled on the shot.
That's partially blocked by Maynard, and I'm going to go ahead and give her a block on that, and that makes her 5th.
Lindsey Cornell got the ball in the corner. Shot fake. But she was fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
So far tonight, Maynard's my PTP, my primetime player, and she's playing one heck of a game.
Oaks trail 14-12, 5:45 to go in the first half. Anna Ramey, Marissa Davis, Ashley Morgan, Beth Spurlock, and Ashley Maynard.
Tim, can you help me out? Who did they call that last foul on, sir?
Anna Ramey.
Thank you.
That was Anna's first. Rebound, Marissa Davis into Morgan. Morgan being hounded. She brings the ball across half court. She has Davis open on the right wing. Davis was wide open at that time and didn't see her.
Davis has shot 2 from the arc, and both of them were ready to fall any time, but just not getting the lucky bounce. She does have the sweet touch.
Oaks in a 1-2-2 matchup. Ball thrown away. Time the zone give them a little bit of pressure out on the point. I think Minford was in their man offense.
I hear that Oak Hill fan pit down there yelling at Minford after that silly turnover.
Morgan across the timeline, finally being picked up. She dribbles to Ramey. Pick and roll. Spurlock on the roll. As Ramey, bad pass. Ball inbounded. She brings it across. Donahue. Over to Simpson, into Porter. Porter, 6'1", swings the ball and out. Bad pass. I don't think you want your 6'1" center out on the wing throwing cross-court passes.
No, that's just not a good thing. When she's 6'1", she should be inside taking it up strong.
That girl ought to be block to block looking for the post. Okay, we got a 4-cross set here. Going to screen and roll. Ball inbound to Morgan. She squares up, waves on everyone off and says, I got it. Good to see Red Thompson in attendance tonight for the Jackson Times. Red looking sweet as always.
Red, a very
Davis dribbles.
respected photographer around here.
Down to number 11. She lays it in. Simpson for 2. No good. Oh, that's a tough foul right there with 4:40 to go. And she's going to get up a little bit gimpy. And I hope that's not on Ashley Morgan. If so, that'll be her third. That's Ashley's third. And checking in is Jenny Parker, Stephanie Ruth for Morgan and Davis. We have Ramey, Spurlock, Maynard, Parker, and Ruth. That's a tough foul right there with 4:40 to go. Look for Minford to turn up the pressure.
Good.
Erica Donahue, at that time they inbound the ball and let the inbounder go, and they threw it right back to her. She hit the deuce. Ball over to Ruth. Ruth brings it across to Spurlock. Spurlock from 18 feet. Got it. Pretty sweet shot. Nice rotation. Ball's into Porter. Maynard got her blocked. Oh, no.
Tough call there.
Tough call by Principal Elmer Haynes. No, you don't give her a block on a foul.
That's only Maynard's first, so
I guess you could give her a block. She blocked the ball and fouled her in the body. She's going to take a foul. We got to give her a block. Trying to discuss the stats here.
that gives
In that
6
situation,
blocks.
we don't know if you give her a block. She fouled someone, but she blocked and then fouled the body, so we're going to give her we'll say she earned the block. Porter at the line. Nice touch for a big girl at 6'1" and a sophomore.
Porter still at the line for one more. The next one is up and bounces out. Rebound Maynard.
Maynard to Spurlock. Spurlock head up, dribbling. She throws it away. Get back, take a charge.
It's never a turnover.
Oh, just a little. Try to get her back, take that charge right there. She's just a little slow. She waved the hips in.
That's 14 turnovers in this first half so far, Tim, and that's going to play the biggest key more than foul shooting, I do believe.
As Seth alluded to, 14 turnovers in the first half, and a lot of that has to do with the absence of Ashley Morgan here in foul trouble.
Yeah, and they just keep that press on. Looks like
22nd.
Her feet right. She just turned around trying to draw the foul. Now she's starting to set her feet, and she's playing a lot better. She's getting a lot of rebounds, a lot of blocks, and I want to hear your input about it, Mr. Sykes.
Well, my analysis in the first half here is, with 14 turnovers and Ashley Morgan on the bench with 3, a couple of questionable calls. But that's definitely going to make an impact on the second half of this ball game with her playing with 3. She'll probably open up the second half playing. When she gets her 4, she'll have to come to the bench. And that burden's going to fall on your diaper dandy, your dynamic diaper dandy. A lot of the kids in attendance tonight have diapers on their head. We'll hope to get a shot of that in just a little bit.
Myself being one of them, Tim.
Trying to connect on 3-point play. It's no good. Rebound, Beth Spurlock. Best played a nice first half. She inbounds to Anna. Anna being double teamed. She dribbles up the right. Nowhere to Spurlock. The ball's turned over. Rebound. Minford up and good. 2-on-1. We got to keep her head up and get rid of the ball.
That's Simpson again.
Simpson's playing a nice half here. In the Ruth. Ruth has numbers. Dribbles with the left hand. And she resets. Minford falls from a full court press into a 2-3 zone. Nice move. And a foul. And Stephanie Ruth will go to the line for the one bonus. 3:31. Lady Oaks trail by 7. We're kind of sleepwalking here in the first half. And we need to wake up. I'm sure Coach Hale's going to get that alarm going off at halftime.
We're playing a little bit sloppy right now, Tim. All around, we're playing decent, but not nearly to our capabilities as we saw against Valley.
Ruth connects on the first one.
Next one up by Ruth. Pearson's got it.
Release, rotation, splash.
Oh,
she sinks them both.
That's really pretty.
Cross-court pass.
I tell you what, they're just knifing through our press. They're giving us pressure on the wings and on every aspect of the game. Ball inbounded to Spurlock, and she throws it away, over and back.
Right now we have a lot of size on the floor, not a lot of speed. We got Spurlock and Parker both at 5'10", and Maynard at 6'1".
Another throwaway.
Points.
That's 17 turnovers. That's a travel. Rebound, Maynard. Hold on to it, Ash. All right, Oak Hill ball. 3 minutes to go, 23-16. We need a run. What's it going to take to give a Spark a run here, Jimmy Dan?
They got to quit turning it over. They got to get their heads up, look up court, maybe up the sidelines, not try to dribble so much.
Well, I agree with that point, but if you don't flash anybody in the middle, there's nobody to throw to. You kind of feel like on a stranded line, all you got to do is dribble.
Maybe they should move one of their two women back up to the front court. Maybe try to get some in the middle.
Stephanie Ruth fouled. Oaks trail 23-16, 2:49 to go. Tim Seitz, Jimmy Dan Pearson, stat man and corporate announcer. He's going to raise the corporate eyebrow. And for all you people out there and fans in attendance, and we've had a lot of good feedback from our broadcast. And again, we're just trying to bring you the way we see it and try to recognize the girls and give them their just due. And for anyone in question, I'm not a sellout. Ruth second.
You can call Ruth Butter from the line because she's been on a roll there lately, but she misses that one.
Rebound, fought for, over to Donahue. Donahue across. Oaks trail by 6. Parker almost a steal. Good body up defense. Oaks stepping it up a little bit here. End block. Get it out of here. Get it out of my house.
Like
Ramey throws it away. Parker throws it away. I'm sorry. Out of bounds.
Yeah.
Ball to Minford. Ashley Maynard says, get this out of my house.
Well, I mean, she sends it like a rocket. It looks like you're watching Armageddon down here because, I mean, they're just flying like rockets. They're going to get Parker.
Foul Parker. Again, traditionally, Coach Park's teams don't shoot well from the outside. They never have a premier player, but they have a lot of interchangeable parts. They shoot. They have a good shot fakes. They square up well, and they go to the ball. They go to the basket very well. And again, this seems like a young team, but a typical team for Coach Parks.
A very good, aggressive, fundamental basketball team. They shoot well within 12 to 15 feet. Not a great inside, not a great outside.
With 2:14 to go, the Lady Oaks trail 23-17. What can we expect here in the last 2 minutes? Some type of run. What's it going to take? A couple breakaway layups or something?
Like I said before, they got to quit making them turnovers, start getting some good shots off.
Right now they have 17 turnovers, Tim.
Ball into Davis to Spurlock to Ramey. Still no one flashing middle. And that's just what Minford wants you to do. As when you begin dribbling, you're going to dribble right into a double team. We need to get somebody in the middle. To Ruth for three. Be there. No good. Ball. Simpson dribbles across. Squares up. Out of bounds. I tell you what, I don't know if we're keeping an accurate count of Minford's turnovers, but they have some unnecessary turnovers as well.
Yeah, both teams coming out looking a little bit sloppy here. Oaks creating some havoc on D.
Spurlock now handling the point guard chores. Beth does a good job inside, outside, dribbling the ball. She's a lone senior. She's worked hard her entire career. Out to Ramey. Just a little underthrown.
Red Thompson there from the Jackson Time having to dodge that ball there. And we want to thank him for coming out and taking pictures for us.
Ramey to trigger. Into nice inside move by Spurlock. Can't get it. Beth did a good job of bodying her way in and hauling for the ball. Ramey got it to her, and she's unable to connect. Simpson over Donahue into Porter from 15 feet. No good. Lady Oaks must rebound. Too many second shots as it's 26-17. 1:11 to go. Into Ramey. There's Davis flashing middle.
Can't get it to her, trapped on the sideline.
Need to get it across.
10 seconds. Get it.
Just
There
in the
we
nick of
go.
time. Up to
Maynard up and down.
Maynard up and good.
Automatic.
Nice look. Stephanie Ruth to Ashley Maynard for two. And give credit to Beth Spurlock and the others for getting that ball across. Up, no good. Ball battle for, Elmer. Coach Park is livid. He's jumping around. He's towel throwing. He's unhappy. That's what we like to see.
I got the foul on double.
Foul on Donahue, and that just puts salt in the wound for a coach when you get that questionable, touchy call.
Well, like you said, I mean, he's always taught him to play aggressive, but not sloppy foul, you know. Ramey is almost automatic from the free throw line.
Looks like the fabulous freshman will step up to the line, shoot two of them here in the double bonus.
At halftime, we'll be recapping stats, JV score, and we also have a special treat that we've had another sponsor go on board, and it'll be the McKenzie Trucking JV player of the game, and that will be named by two of our fans that have connections to McKenzie Trucking, and they've already named the player, and we'll let you know who that is. Ramey connects on one or two. It's 26-21 with 40 seconds to go. Stolen by Maynard. Up to Spurlock. Spurlock dribble drive, jump stop, and no good. Ramey rebound up. Good. And Ramey with the follow. As the Oaks cut it to three with 25 seconds. Over to Simpson. She's being trapped. Shot. Good. 15 seconds, 28-23. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Ball inbound to Davis. 10 seconds.
They need to hurry.
Up to Ramey. Another questionable call. That's about the seventh out of bounds call, and the Minford fans are livid. Ball to Ramey. 5 seconds. Block, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. In that situation, we don't want that type of foul. I'm sure Coach Parks is saying. Opportunity to cut it to two with 2.3 seconds to go in the first half. Fans, a little jawing back and forth, just friendly competition.
Mr. Jimmy's got this one hooked up.
It's good.
Nothing but the bottom of the net, Mr. Pearson.
Second shot to pull the Oaks to within three.
She's like a car wash right there, automatic.
Ramey. Release. Rotation splash.
Bottom of the net again.
She's got
Inbounded. 2.5, and that's the end of the first half as the Pep band takes off. It's the Oak Hill Lady Oaks trailing the mighty Minford Falcons 28-25, and we'll be back in just a minute. About 2 minutes to go before the game begins the second half. Once again, the Lady Oaks JV reserve basketball team got another victory tonight. They run the record at 3-0. They were led by Tristan Johnson with 7, Devin Carter with 8, Randy Gillen with 11, and Megan Moses with 11. The final score is 39-28. It got a little hairy in the second half as Minford made a run, but we were able to hold on for another impressive victory. Also, our junior high girls basketball teams got 2 wins last night. In the 7th grade game, it was 34-33. 7th graders were led by Jamie Sloan and Whitney Hill with 10 points each. Megan Leonard tapped in a shot at the buzzer for the win to run their record to 2 wins and no losses. The 8th grade team rolled 44-29, led by Andrea McNeil with 17, Joe Davis with 13. Both teams are now 2-0. The 8th grade boys team also opened their season on a winning note, winning 36-33 in overtime. Tom Triplett led the way with 12 points. Ryan Daniels 6. Conley and Evans, Tyler Evans, had 8 apiece. The 7th grade boys also won 30-17 as Carl Miller chipped in for 14 points. Again, junior high team's doing a nice job so far opening up behind coaches Josh Davis, Mike Waller, Mr. Jim Sloan, who's got the 7th grade, and
Tabitha Davis for the 8th grade.
Who has the 8th grade. Again, we're back here with about a minute to go. The first half impressions tell me that Coach Hill talked a lot about getting the ball across half court and probably had somebody get to the middle of the floor and let's throw it to the middle, square up, and look down the floor. Too many times we tried to dribble. We're going to dribble. We got to dribble to the middle, and too many times we were forced to dribble to the side. And with uncharacteristically 18 turnovers. But this is indicative of the first 2 opening games against Valley and Unioto, as the Lady Oaks played sloppily in the first half but made great second half runs to win the game.
Well, I think right now we have 17 turnovers, maybe 18. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, excuse me. And a lot of it's just not looking ahead at the floor. A lot of it's just trying to force the passes, Tim.
Yeah, and another thing there we need to remember is Ashley Morgan was hampered with foul trouble. Well, she probably only played, 6 minutes in the first half?
Probably 5 to 6, yeah.
Again, opening up second half here is 28-25. Tim Seitz, the corporate announcer, Jimmy Dan Pearson, ready to raise his corporate tongue and say, lay down the smack. Also, Seth Michael, cameraman Tom Moses, Channel 5 TV sports team. Buzzy Fisher's working tonight and absent, and we're back live here. Minford has the ball. Shot by Simpson, no good. Rebound Porter as she was over the back. Rebound again, Minford. And the Oaks fall down. It's 30-25. Need to get in gear here, ladies.
I hear Doug Hale, the coach for Oak Hill, yelling middle, 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 middle. And no one's cutting to the middle. I think they're too worried about getting it up.
For 3, money!
3 is good.
Stephanie Ruth, she got the eye of the tiger tonight.
Yeah, she's like mouthwash out there. She be swishing.
You are correct, sir.
I'm fortunate to be joined tonight by Seth Michael and Jimmy Dan as number 11, Simpson, the left-hander, puts it in. And still into Porter. Porter shoots. No good. Rebound, Stephanie Ruth. It's a good opportunity to give these young guys a chance at the mic. They enjoy it. They worked hard in pregame, getting their stats ready and preparing what they need to say. And they're doing a fine job. And I honestly think they got a lot of potential, maybe to be announcers. They're knowledgeable of the game and they know the game well and they enjoy playing it. All right, we're back. Morgan for 2. No good. Rebound, nice position. Spurlock up, and she's fouled. That time, Beth Spurlock just camped on the backside board And when you're a shooter and a rebounder, you know if the shot's on the right side, it's probably going to either go short or left. Spurlock in excellent position there.
First shot's missed. Spurlock's second attempt. Prego, it's in there.
32-29, 6:35 to go. Again, sloppily, is that a word? Sloppily played first half. Into the big girl as she flashes. You got to cut that flash off, girls. They flash across your face, just might as well smack you.
Yeah, the Oaks are coming out in a 1-2-2 set defense, and they don't appear to be helping any with the big number 45 Porter.
Well, working with Coach Hill, I know anybody that cuts across your face is an absolute cardinal sin on defense. And that and middle dribbles. Morgan for three. No good rebound. I think that's foul on Ashley Maynard, who's out rebounding and had a little push. It's 34-29, 6:04 to go. Again, the Oaks have just not played well at all, but they're still in this ball game.
Well, that just tells you who the better team is. We played this sloppy, and we're still only 5 points behind.
You know, we're approaching 20 turnovers with 6 minutes to go in the third. Ball crossed half court. Over to Simpson, into swatted.
Oh, that was like a rocket. It was out of here.
Get it out of here. Don't bring it in here.
Thanksgiving was a couple weeks ago, but Maynard's still got plenty of stuffing to go around.
Shot fake in and good. 0-0 Erica Donahue, a 5'8 junior. In and out, ball. Nice play there. Again, the Oaks are trying to inbound the ball quickly, and then haste, the ball's being batted away. Ball in the root as she dribbles across over to the half, and she throws it to Morgan. Morgan being double teamed, head up. Don't leave her hanging, girls. Gets it across the time. Good call, good call. Got to have all three over. Coach L goes to the man. Ball into Donahue. Donahue to Simpson. Left-hand shot. Good. I tell you what, this Donahue girl, or this Simpson girl's putting on a show.
Yeah, she's really tearing the Oaks up. She's hurting them big time here.
She has a nice little left-handed stroke, and seems like no one's getting a hand up. Spurlock over to Morgan. Morgan across. Lady Oaks trail by 9. The biggest deficit of this game into Maynard. Foul. Natasha Wolf.
Wolf.
Hungry like a wolf on that play. Again, immediately following the game tonight, we'll be naming the Callie's Pizza Player of the Game, donated by Callie's Tom Kalinowski and the fine folks at 201 Front Street. Call for all your dining needs. Call in at 682-7771 or 7772. Again, that's Callie's Pizza.
Ramey checks into the game for Davis.
Dynamic diaper dandy. 5:06 to go. Let's see if she can make an impact, as she has done in the first 2 games.
Yes, she has, and she's coming out. She's got 6 points in the first half. Let's see what she can do.
Spurlock with a nice move, jump stop. Oh, just a little hard. Nice move there by Beth. And she dribble drive, nice solid jump stop, got squared, and it's just a little too down in the court of the Wolf. Rebound Porter, she throws it up. Got a rebound, ladies. Number 3 shoots, no good. Maynard, atta girl. Morgan, left-hand dribble, being swamped. Lady Oaks trail by 9. Down to Maynard. She was fouled. She was fouled, principal. And
Parks is just, he's throwing the biggest fit I've ever seen over there.
We're all right now.
Sorry about that, technical difficulty. Maynard holding her back, acting like maybe she was hurt on that little play there.
Okay, number 1, that'll be Morgan to the corner as Maynard will step out. throw the ball to the wing as she retreats, swings it to Morgan, who is open for three. Didn't like her chances. Into Spurlock, jump stop, up and over the big girl. Oh! The big girl was standing straight up, but Beth initiated contact and got the foul.
Nice way to draw a foul there. Good play by senior number 25, Beth Spurlock. First attempt by Beth Spurlock, up and good.
With 4:19 to go, it's 38-30.
Big girl Porter comes out of the ball game. Spurlock's second shot's up and good, and she's just like a car wash at that foul line. She's automatic.
That cuts the deficit 38-31 with 4:18 to go in the third quarter. Ball inbounded by Simpson. In cross midcourt to Natasha Wolf. Over to Simpson. Into Wolf. Finds the wall. Partially blocked by Stephanie Ruth. Down to Morgan. Down to Spurlock. Down to Ruth. Shot fake. Kick it, bust it. Rebound, that's a girl, straight up, good. Morgan got a nice look, nice soft touch, good shooter. Rebound Maynard as she puts it up. Making a little mini run here, 38-33. Rebound girls, come on, nice block. That's 2 blocks and a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Ashley Maynard. And if I'm not mistaken, it'll be Maynard's second. Jake's down there marking. He been the whole game. You know it? Jake's down there marking.
Maynard has 11 blocks so far in this game, Tim, and she also has 8 rebounds to go along with that and 8 points. So
Wolf connects on 1 of 2 as the ball will be inbounded. Again, Coach Parks is up and towel throwing. He is not liking the way things are going. It's 39-33, 3:35 to go.
I think they need to tee him up, Tim.
I don't think they're going to tee Mr. Parks up. Over to Ramey. Ramey retreats. Getting close to 10, need to get it across, and does. Jump stop to Morgan, got numbers. Kick. Ruth, good, and 1. Stephanie Ruth has made a definite impact. She's stepping it up. Stephanie Ruth caught a deflected ball. Nice head and shoulder fake as she laid it in for 1.
A 3-point play the hard way, Tim.
Timeout.
Scoreboard problem here.
We must have an inexperienced scoreboard. We had some trouble the other night also.
Come on, Ashley. All right, 39-35, 3:03 to go. Stephanie Ruth on a nice play inside, head and shoulder fake, and she laid it up and in. And she'll be going to the line to connect on the 3-point play the hard way. Oaks, Lady Oaks in with Spurlock, Ramey, Ruth, Morgan, and Ashley Maynard. 39-35, trying to cover the deficit to 3.
Ruth is 3 for 4 from the foul line, going for 4 for 5 here with her 3-point play the hard way.
Stephanie's 3 for 4 from the free throw line as she tries to connect.
It's up.
That's good.
Bottom of the net.
39-36, 3:03 to go.
Got a trap.
Into Simpson.
Partially blocked.
Rebounded. Oh no. It's going to be Morgan's 4th.
There's never a time you don't see Ashley Maynard try to get a block on there. She's trying to send that ball, be like Santa, leave my presence. It's Morgan's 4th foul, as she can't get into foul trouble. She's a very needly asset to this team.
Davis in for Morgan. We got Davis, Ruth, Ramey, Spurlock.
Oak Hill has cut back on some of the turnovers.
Rebound, Maynard, 40-36. Oaks trail by 4, 2:47 to go. Ball to Davis, to Spurlock. Batted away. Simpson. Blocked by Ramey. Ramey over to Beth Spurlock. Down to Maynard. Squares up. Got away with the foul there. Spurlock, jump stop. No good. Foul, Spurlock. We were bound and determined to get a foul there as they missed the first and missed Maynard over the back, and they got Spurlock on the reach.
Oaks just playing tough and aggressive there, wanting to take it to the hole, try to get a couple points.
We want to thank Mr. Dale Llewellyn for bringing the pet band out tonight.
Yeah, they really sounded well. We appreciate Mr. Llewellyn doing that, and for all the kids that played in the pet band, add a little extra.
Wes Todd, Mike Swan.
That was big girl, Amanda Porter. Over to Ramey, to Spurlock, across the
Now we're starting
timeline.
to cut around Tim, and that's what they needed to do from the beginning.
Down to Ramey as she shoots, short, no good. Jump ball. Possession, Oak Hill.
I do believe that is the 5th jump ball on the evening, Tim.
42-36, 1:50 to go. Ramey. And to Marissa Davis.
Davis dribbles, almost carries, cutting to Ruth. Ruth up!
Oh,
no!
just missed it.
Rebound Maynard and
Maynard,
good!
she fouled Ruth. Maynard fouled Ruth, but we got to go.
Both of them fighting for the ball there.
Good hustle, good effort, ladies. Ramey playing defense into the big girl. She shoots and money. To Ramey, back to Spurlock. Across the timeline to Ramey, head up. Somebody's got to be open. Break opportunity for Minford. Dribble drive, left-hander, no good. Rebound Maynard to Ramey. Ramey's got numbers, and Maynard, as she throws it up to the big girl, a little high there. To the big girl, Porter, who I'm impressed with. Throws it away. Layup, good.
Fluke play there.
46-38. The lead's back to 8 with less than 40 seconds to go. Into Ramey. Ramey to Spurlock, to Ruth, across the midline. Ball's kicked, and a foul. 35.3, it's 46-38.
They bring Parker into the game for Maynard.
Ramey to trigger. Into Ruth. Ruth muscles. Fouled. Foul. Ramey. That'll be the team 5th.
Simpson dribbling, flies by Davis, and over to Wolf. Wolf up and good. Ramey to Spurlock. Spurlock.
16 seconds. Spurlock dribbling, throws over the timeline, throws it away. 7 seconds to the big girl. And they're up 50-38 with 3.3 seconds to go. 1.5. And at the end of the third quarter, it's the Lady Oaks trailing 50-38. We got a lot of work to do here. We'll be back in just a minute. The fourth quarter, after tonight's game, we'll be naming the Callie's Pizza Player of the Game, sponsored by Tom Kalinowski and the Flying Folks at Callie's Pizza. The game, Callie's Pizza is located 201 Front Street, downtown Oak Hill. Whether it's eat-in, takeout, or delivery, call Callie at 682-7771 or 682-7772 for all your dining needs. Stop in and tell TK you appreciate them being involved in their athletic program. We thank those fine folks. Back to live action here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Into the big girl. No good. Rebound up. No good. Rebound big girl. Porter. I tell you what, I'm impressed with the big girl and her agility and her ability to run the court and play inside.
Right now on defense, the Lady Oaks' main problem is not rebounding, not boxing out. Minford, honestly, I'd say 60% of their points are coming off the rebounds or penetrating dribble drive, just little short shots that should be denied all game long. Spurlock steps to the line, the lone senior on the team, playing a very good game. Misses. Ruth with the rebound up, no good.
Minford rebound into the big girl.
They're going to call lane violation on Minford.
50-38, 7:34 to go. Into Ramey. Ramey to Spurlock.
Cutting to the middle is Morgan. That's what they need, even though they didn't get it. That opens it up.
They're playing Morgan here. Beginning of the fourth quarter, she's got 4 fouls.
Foul. Oh. You think that's a good move with 7 minutes to go?
Yeah, the way they're down here, Tim, looks like they might have to.
Yeah, when you're down 12, you don't have much choice.
Morgan, is a very good free throw shooter, and the first one is up. We'll let Pearson take that.
50-39.
And he didn't hear me, but that was all
Morgan,
net.
second attempt. Release, rotation, splash. Simpson checking into the game.
She's got the baseline. Porter having trouble. Oaks in full court pressure as they're only down 10. Simpson, coast to coast, left-handed shot, no good.
Nice box out there by Ramey.
Rebound, fought for, out of bounds. Oaks, ball back to Minford.
Rebounds for a lot. Morgan back into the game.
To Ruth for 3. She's been hot all night. No good. Rebound Maynard and up. Foul! Maynard will go to the line. Stephanie's shot is off a little bit, but rebounded by Maynard, who put it up. No good, but she'll be shooting too.
Maynard has 12 rebounds along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks.
You did take math in Oak Hill, didn't you?
And just a comment here from the other night. Judge Michael does not have an 8:30 curfew for his kids, Mr. Seitz and Jimmy Dan.
Well, it's 8:54. What's your mom doing in the back of the auditorium?
With the police officer, I don't know.
Maynard connects.
No, matter of fact, it's 8:45, sir.
50-42. Timeout, Minford. We're going to stay right here.
Minford has not scored in this fourth quarter here. Looks like they might have to get something done in order to maintain this one.
Well, in our first 2 games, as you recall, guys, Oaks fell behind and didn't make I don't think they took the lead at Unioto till the less than 3. At Valley until less than a minute. In Unioto, they didn't take the lead till the very end of the game. So it's atypical of the first 2 contests, and we hope that it comes out that way. And I've still got faith in these ladies Morgan stays out from getting her 5th foul, I think they're going to make a run.
Coming out here in the 4th quarter will be Spurlock, Ramey, Ruth, Morgan, and Maynard.
Oaks applying full court man-to-man pressure. Trying to deny the inbounds. Trouble, throws over. They got numbers. Ruth hustles back and stops. Into number 24, down to number 23. No good. Rebound, Natasha Wolf, up and in. Backside board wide open that time.
Offensive rebounds here for Minford, just killing the Lady Oaks. Second chance points hurting them big time.
Spurlock to Morgan, down to Stephanie, up, nice pass, Stephanie Ruth. Come on, Lady Oaks. Ball's inbounded, overthrow, let it go, girls. Turnover, Minford, 6:09, 52-45. Minford timeout. We'll be right back. Come on, girls. All right, we're back here. 6:09 to go, 52-44. Lady Oaks inbounding under their own bucket. It's going to be the open play. Look for Maynard to square over and open up. Double screen, open up. Into Ramey. To Morgan for 3. Feet set, no good. To Ramey.
Tried to force that one inside, just couldn't get it.
Deflected, stolen, up to Wolf. Jump ball, possession, Lady Oaks, 52-44. Plenty of time here to make a run, and atypical the first 2 contests that we noted earlier. Hopefully Lady Oaks can make a run.
Well, their turnovers have cut less than half, but they're still playing some sloppy ball.
Into Morgan, back to Spurlock, head up. She's been double teamed, over to Ruth. Ruth across half court, settles, takes it in, and she drew contact, and she'll go to the line. I tell you what, Stephanie Ruth has been a true PT player, if I may borrow a line from Dickie V. She stepped up and really made a conscious effort to help her basketball team out tonight.
She's making a big contribution to the Lady Oaks tonight. She's just doing real well, and hopefully she can make these 2 and pull the Lady Oaks within 6.
Ruth, just a few of her stats. Right now she has, 11 points, 2 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, 3 assists, only 2 turnovers, and for a point guard that's very good, and 1 block.
Yes.
Let's see if she makes these. Right now she is 4 for 5 from the foul line. Make that 5.
Good.
5 of 6. She's 5 of 6 from the free throw line.
And the next one is up, and I'll let Mr. Pearson take this one.
Release, rotation, splash.
Good.
She's been butter from the foul line all night. That makes her 6 for 7.
And the only one,
turnover.
the turnover. And the momentum of this game just seems to start switching over and back and forth. And right now it's in the Oaks' favor, and hopefully it just keeps swifting that way.
Big Mo is swinging. You have a little bit of a...
Yeah, refs are having a little bit of conversation.
Little argument between the officials here.
These 2 guys have been working together, I bet you, for 20 years. The principal, Elmer's an old principal from Huntington. He's a grade school principal in downtown Huntington. You're familiar with that area. You can imagine what type of guy that is right there. I'd hate to mess with him in the hallway.
Oh, yeah. Wolf gets called for the foul.
And we're going to the line will be Ashley Morgan to cut the deficit to 4 points. The Lady Oaks are back in this ball game after a sloppily played 3 quarters of action. Come on, girls, let's stick it up here.
Morgan still with 4 fouls.
Hopefully after tonight's contest we can get the Callie's Pizza Player of the Game. Any early candidates for that award tonight?
Yeah, I got to go with number 21, Stephanie Ruth. She's just stepped up and been a player.
And cameraman Tom Moses shakes his head right now. Early candidate player of the game will be Stephanie Ruth. Morgan connects. It's 48-52. Boys, we're back in the ball game.
Oaks stepping up big time, making their free throws. That's what's got them back in it.
And Morgan's 4 for 4 from the foul line, Tim.
Sticking with the 1-2-2 zone.
And it's working, so why not? Simpson picks up her dribble. Under to Donahoe. They're going to get the lucky kick.
Big bucket there. Just got beat across. Beth just got beat. Cardinals see him when you let a guy or a girl cut across your face to the ball. I might as well punch you in the nose.
Coaches hate it when that happens. They get frustrated, start pulling their hair out. Not a good sign.
Donahoe at the line.
54-48. 5:12 to go. Shots up. No good.
Rebound
Anna Ramey. It's time for Anna to step up here. She's been hiding for a little bit. I look for her to really step up. Morgan crosses the timeline, and she goes to Spurlock. Jump stop, up. Oh, no good. Rebound. Spurlock and up. Get in there, baby. Good. Senior best Spurlock. Draws the Oaks within 4 points again. 54-50. 4:45 to play. Still attempt no good. Ramey guards Natasha Wolf to Coriel. Coriel over to Porter. Porter inside. Shot fake. Travel. Travel. You better get your TO.
A lot of fans look at that as a foul, but that was a very good call by the referee.
Timeout. Minford. We'll be right back.
With a 4-point deficit.
We're back here. 4:33 to go. It's 54-50. Lady Oaks inbound under the Minford basket. Ball's inbounded to Ruth. Ruth dribbles middle. She has numbers. Ball deflected and a foul. Going the line will be Stephanie Ruth, and she's been butter all night.
She's 6 for 7 from the line, and as a team, Oak Hill has only missed 3 foul shots all night.
After trailing by as much as 14, the Lady Oaks have an opportunity to draw within 2. And Stephanie Ruth touts the line. Come on, Steph.
Still has a chance to pull within 3. Up. No good. Rebound.
Deflected by Ramey. Up by Spurlock. Oh, just trickled off. Ramey battling. Off of red. White ball.
Good hustle by number 22, freshman sensation Anna Ramey.
Morgan inbounds. 4:27 to go. Lady Oaks down by 4. Inbounded to Ramey. She squares up. Morgan to the top. Nothing there. Ball over to Spurlock. Middle dribble, jump stop, good. She stepped up. That's 2 big shots by Beth Spurlock. Ball across, thrown away. Ruth. Morgan into Ruth. Ruth dribble drive, nothing. Out to Ramey. Ramey resets the offense, has numbers, penetrates. Ruth for 2 to tie the game. Rebound Maynard up. No good. Ball deflected out to Minford. They have numbers. Morgan with her 5th. There's nothing she could do but try to get out of the way. 3:31. Oaks trail 56-52. We're going down to the crunch time here. Over to Morgan. Over to Ruth. Dribble drive. Fouled. Stephanie Ruth is taking no prisoners tonight. She's taking names and kicking butt.
Ruth missed her last 2, but besides that, she's only missed 1. She's been a nice force at the 3. I can't even talk. I even learned how to talk here.
Well, don't. Just be quiet.
Just don't.
No, you're doing a good job on the stats over here. Appreciate my compadres here. We may not be the New Age Outlaws, but you don't want to get in a triple threat match with us.
On pay-per-view this Sunday, the Rock Bottom.
Is that at your house, free of charge? As Ruth cuts the deficit to 3, 3:21 to go.
Tim Seitz's house for that, $5 a head.
I don't have Prime Star.
They got the big girl bringing it up the floor.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
Definitely a no-no.
Oaks trail 56-53, 3:14 to go. Ball inbounded to Simpson, to Coriel, to Simpson. No, on the floor.
That's Morgan's fifth. That is Morgan's fifth.
Coach Parks has just given up. He is just sitting there. He's not arguing with the officials. He was livid the first 3 or 4 calls. Oh, that's a devastating foul. As Ashley Morgan is fouled out. That's her 5th foul. Checking in is Marissa Davis.
Right now, if the Oaks lost, it would all be towards the fouls on Morgan, turnovers, and lack of rebounding.
Good call. Jump ball, possession, Minford, 56-53.
But in a way, that's good, because in the final minutes, if we get a jump ball, of course, that goes in our possession next time.
To Coriel, over to Simpson, to Natasha Wolf, into Donahue, dribble drive, and good. 58-53. Lady Oaks down by 5. Ball into Ramey, who will have to take the burden of the ball handling. Over to Spurlock. Spurlock dribble drive. Don't leave her hanging, girls. Timeout, timeout, timeout.
She's got the time.
Good call, Beth. I apologize. Sometimes the old coaching comes back in. I get a little bit excited. Not trying to be overbearing, but I apologize. All right, we'll break here for just a minute. No, it's a 20-second timeout. We'll keep her right here. I'll turn it over to Jimmy Dan here. What do we have to do in this last 2:41? We've made a nice comeback. We expended a lot of energy. What do we need to do to get over the top?
Step up and play some serious defense, Tim. That's all there is to it.
Without Ashley Morgan, that pressure is going to be 2 times as hard to recover. I still think we need to get somebody to the middle and get the ball up the court.
Well, I think one big key of it, Mr. Moses, the cameraman, just pointed out to me, was whenever they inbound the ball, they just need to get it and go. Whether they have a cutter or not, I think they're too worried about getting in their set spots. They need to just get it and go.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And get it done.
All right, to recap.
Thank you, Tom.
We've got Davis, Ruth, Spurlock, Ramey, and Maynard with 2:41 to go, 58-53. Lady Oaks inbound, screen, inbound to Davis. Davis squares up. Davis does a nice job taking care of the basketball, dribbling.
Get across timeline.
Good. Down to Davis.
Davis has an pass to. Gets
to Ramey. Ramey dribble drives to Spurlock. Spurlock baseline dribble, jump stop, has it, and good. I tell you what, she has made some shots. She has made some shots into the big girl.
Pulls them within 3.
Bess Spurlock is just taking it to another level here.
Straight up.
And so receiving.
Tough call there as Anna Ramey looked to be straight up. As the Lady Oaks trail 58-55 with 3 minutes to go. We've got a classic barn burner brewing here in the Okie Dome. First shot by Coriel is no good. Falcons have Simpson, Coriel, Natasha Wolf, Porter, and Donahue. Second shot, no good. Rebound, Spurlock, partially bobbled. Over to Davis, who sets, who finds Anna Ramey. Nice catch, nice spin dribble. Spin, over to Davis. Davis dribbles, looking into Maynard, up to Maynard. Up, good!
Oh.
Good, nice pass, Marissa Davis, who found the 6'1" center, Ashley Maynard, as a 20-second timeout. It's 58-57 as the Lady Oaks have drawn within 1 with 1:49 to go, and 20-second timeout here. Seth, the Oaks, after trailing by 14, have played their way into this game. Showed a lot of courage here and spent a lot of energy. What do you think they need to do to keep it and get it over the top?
Like cameraman Tom Moses said, just getting it up and down the floor, that's your main keys. No turnovers, no 10-second calls. And right now, I'm calling the Oaks the comeback kids. Every game they've been behind, and they're coming back.
Except for Wheelersburg.
Well, Jimmy Dan wasn't here to verify that one, so.
Jimmy's on a fishing expedition. All right, 58-57, 1:49. Ball inbound to Simpson. over to Porter,
They need
back
take
to
that middle
Simpson.
away, Tim.
Simpson, they've got to be playing a little tentative here as Big Mo is swung down to Porter. She shoots and good. No conscience there for a sophomore.
That hurts.
By 3. Ramey's got numbers as she brings it across. Looking for Maynard. Up, nice pass to Maynard. No good. Rebound, 1:20 to go. Down by 3. Cross-court pass to Simpson. Rebound, fought for by Wolf and up. Lady Oaks trail by 5. We need a quick score and a timeout. Over to Davis. Back to Spurlock. Stolen away as we recover. By 7, we need to get to Davis, to Spurlock.
They're starting to lose their composure.
Under a minute to play. Kick. 64-57 as the Lady Oaks have fallen behind by 7 after getting within 58-51. The Minford Falcons have went on a 6-0 run here with a minute to go.
Yeah, and they scored 6 quick points just like that. I mean, you got to slow the ball down. Oh, another
turnover.
That's another turnover, and that's exactly what I was talking about.
Got a foul, ladies. Got a foul. Nice foul by Ruth. Got to put them on the line. Clock
is running.
It's 64-57. The Oaks have a big mountain to climb here, but it ain't over till it's over. Shots up, no good. She got pushed. Big rebound. That just about done it for the Lady Oaks. It's going to be hard to get back.
In the coffin
9
right there.
points. Ramey.
Ramey brings it up.
Still trying to push it. Looks to Maynard.
Nice step through. Time. Timeout, Lady Oaks. 29 seconds. We trail by 7. Yeah, like you say, Jimmy Dan, that was a big rebound and putback by the sophomore who has ice water in her blood, as the Minford Falcons could get their second victory of the year and give the Oaks their first defeat.
I love looking down right on this group right here because they have so much heart, so much heart. You see the girls that have played JV and that are on there right now. For instance, Megan Moses biting her nails. I mean, that just shows so much enthusiasm into the game, so much heart, so much interest.
Try your place.
Had a little bit of technical difficulty. Someone's not sharing the headphones.
66-59, 29 seconds to go. Lady Oaks down by 7, applying full court pressure. Look for an early foul here.
Hopefully Maynard blocks the ball. That's what they're hoping first. Oh, it's going to be Oak Hill ball, I think.
I don't think he realized what happened there. He was protecting himself there.
He had no idea what happened. He should have caught a jump ball there. Foul. Okay,
good foul.
They got the foul.
24.2
seconds.
59-66. Oaks trail by 7. You know, as we say, even in a losing cause, it's going to be difficult to choose a player of the game between Spurlock and Ruth. We're going to have to do that. Win or lose, we're going to continue on with that. And fine folks at Callie's providing and sponsoring that. The big girl, I tell you what, if she was on our team, she would be the player of the game the way she's played tonight as a sophomore.
She has stepped it up for Minford, and she's the reason why they've won this game. Another rebound by Maynard.
Ramey taking it through the lane, puts it up, foul and good. I don't think the Lady Oaks have said quit yet.
The way Coach Parks is whining around down there, it looks like he's going to be crying anytime.
That's a good perspective right there, isn't it?
Boys, I think we need to go get those diapers they had on their heads for Ramey and get it for Coach Parks.
Well, he's done a lot of crying, and some of them calls he could be crying about.
He's had some reason.
The Lady Oaks draw within 5. 13.6. We trail by 5.
It is a 2-point possession. Hopefully if they sink one, it's still a 2-point, or 2 possession, I'm sorry. I think I've been educated all around here at Oak Hill. The big girl, Mrs. Ferguson, and apparently she can't handle the pressure.
She's played awful well for a sophomore. I tell you that right now.
She really has. I'll give it.
Second shot, no good. Loke still the dim chance. Did a 3. Shots up.
Oh.
No good. Rebound Maynard. Well, with 3.2 seconds, it's probably going to be the first defeat. Be interesting to see how they handle this. How a young team handles the loss and comes back.
That's Bolden.
And the Lady Oaks go down to defeat 67-62. We'll be right back with a post-game short segment after this. For the Lady Oaks is unlike the first 2 contests when they trailed and played sloppily, was able to pull it out, and unfortunately tonight they weren't able to do that as too many turnovers. They made a valiant effort there, as like I alluded to earlier. They expended a lot of energy, got to the top of the mountain, but weren't able to get to the very top. A tough loss. And for tonight's Callie's Pizza Player of the Game, we've selected Stephanie Ruth, and a brief summary of her stats.
Stephanie Ruth had 14 points, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. She had 2 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive rebound. She had 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and she only had 2 turnovers. And as a point guard, that is very, very effective with her dribbling, her passing, her awareness of the floor, and everybody else being on there.
Well, I'm in agreement. Most of us are that Stephanie played a fine game. Her best game all year. She was aggressive. She was patting the young freshmen on the back and encouraging each other at the foul line, something we like to say. And she had the stats tonight, and we named Stephanie Ruth as our Callie's Player of the Game. The Oaks will be in action on next Monday night at Portsmouth West. The boys will be in action tomorrow night, and we'll take a short break. Well, Jimmy Dan, first, what is your impression of the game and the way they fell behind? How do you see this young team rebounding?
Well, they fell behind early, played a little bit sloppy, but, they showed a lot of heart coming back in the second half, doing a lot of good things, showing a lot of good stuff, showing what they had.
Yeah, again, the JV team won again tonight as they remain 3-0. Again, a loss is not always a bad thing. It gives you an opportunity to regroup and practice harder and regain some more confidence and practice. And we'll break right now, and we'll hopefully be back with Stephanie as our Callie's Pizza Player of the Game. Take a loss tonight in the first defeat. We're with Callie's Pizza Player of the Game, Stephanie Ruth. And Stephanie, a tough loss tonight. You had a nice game, 14 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists, and we really feel you stepped it up tonight and played with emotion. And we apologize that we had to make you climb up here to the crow's nest, but your thoughts on the game tonight?
We played really hard, but it just wasn't there. The whole team wasn't focused, and we just didn't really play as a team. We didn't really beat the press like we should have, and it hurt at the end.
Well, we mentioned earlier about maybe trying to get somebody in the middle, and Jimmy Dan and Seth both alluded to the fact earlier that we climbed that mountain down 14 points, and we got to the very top, and we was down 58-57, and it kind of was, did you spend a lot of energy to get back into the game, and this just didn't have anything at the end?
Yeah, I think that had a lot to do with it, but our conditioning is pretty good right now.
Well, with a loss, it's time to regroup now, and we face Portsmouth West next week. And anything the coach said, and after the loss, you being a young team and everything, any encouraging words that he said about the loss?
He just said that we play as a team, and he's really happy with us, and we're just going to come out and practice hard Saturday and get after it.
Well, like we said, much to the unlike the first 2 games, you came back and you played sloppy and had all the turnovers first half. We were able to climb the mountain and stay on top, and unfortunately we weren't able to do that. And we, again, commend you on your effort tonight, and we congratulate you on being named Callie's Pizza Player of the Game. Here to close things up, again, a tough loss to Lady Oaks, the first one. Again, a young team. We hope they bounce back, and I'm sure they're going to play hard in practice in the next few days. And they play Portsmouth West next week, and then next Saturday, they're talking about the bus leaving earlier. They play at like at 9 o'clock in the morning It's a long season, and again, I really think this is a team that's going to be contending for an SOC title. Again, the JV's won tonight. Callie's Peach Play of the game was Stephanie Ruth. Any final comments, Seth?
Yeah, just one. I think, well, actually two. The rebounds and the turnovers, if they were cut in half and getting people to the middle and press break, like Stephanie said, I mean, even the players knew what they needed to do. And I mean, it's so much harder, even as a player on the JV boys team. I know how hard it is to get to your spots, to work hard, and I mean, it really wears you out. And the girls played really hard, and we're all three proud of them, along with Tom over there on camera.
And don't overshadow the fact that Ashley Morgan played with 2, 3, and 4 fouls at key times where you had to sit her down. And again, she played in foul trouble the entire night, and they climbed that mountain, almost got back, and showed a lot of heart, a lot of character tonight. And we look forward to our next contest. Again, the boys are in action tomorrow night at Wheelersburg, as Buzz and I and Tom will be together. Jimmy Dan, any last comments before we sign off?
I couldn't agree with Seth more. You know, turnovers and offensive rebounds just killed the Lady Oaks tonight, and hopefully they can bounce back and get another win next Monday.
We had a good crowd tonight, and for Tom Moses, cameraman, Seth Michael, the stat man, the corporate announcer,
Man, the smackdown.
This is Tim Seitz, and we'll see you tomorrow night at Wheelersburg.
See you later.
Goodbye.